Taylor.
I'm Caden.
We're here to talk about the problems of the hours of operation on campus of the food places.
And why that needs to change is us as students, we rely on, most of us, the majority of us eat on campus every day. I know I do because both of us as freshmen live on campus. So BSU does offer over 20 places to eat, but on weekends, some places happen to not be open, which is kind of unfortunate as us as students because after a long weekend, the food at the BRC and South Fork, it's good, but definitely doesn't give us that variety that we want and need most of the time. And, during the week, I always look forward to changing up my meals, and it's definitely hard to do that on the weekends when only like 2 or 3 things are open, when there should be 20 more places open. But, some cases, like Chick-fil-A, that will be closed on the week, or Sundays, just because they are always closed on Sundays. But Moe's and Panda Express, Papa John's, all those places, I feel like they should be open because it allows us to have access to that variety of foods.
It's a big inconvenience for us because, like ourselves, we both live in Chaffee Hall, and there's only one kitchen, and we don't have the accessibility of going to a kitchen and cooking for ourselves because everyone in the hall does share one kitchen. So it is an inconvenience because we have food places just right there, but they happen to be closed.
And how this will change for us, and it'll change us as a population, is it'll offer, even though people may not want to work on weekends, but that creates a lot more jobs if you're open on weekends, us as students, because, we're broke and we need to make money, and that just opens a lot of job opportunities up for us, and yeah.
So having these places open on the weekends, it will allow people to actually go out and eat who don't prefer to eat like the BRC or anything like that. It is so greasy, and some of the stuff they do serve isn't necessarily the greatest for you. So allowing other places to be open gives other people a variety of places to eat and gives them a healthy option.
Along with that, some people, like you said, they don't like the BRC as much, and that causes them that they want to go out and get something to eat. But sometimes that is expensive, and us as college students, we always can't afford that every weekend, and they may not want to do that. And that just allows them that saves them money, saves them time to not go out.
Having these places open on the weekends will allow people to interact with one another. We've both noticed that campus is kind of a ghost town on the weekend because half of the places are closed, half are open, so everybody kind of just goes to one specific area. Like the ILC and place like that is closed, so the walkways between Chaffee Hall and just the other resident halls to the ILC, it's always dead because no one's out and about, everyone's in their room or going out places. So it will allow students to interact with one another and get out of their comfort zone or something like that, going out with each other, whatever, meeting up with people at different places.
And this will definitely change how the population is at BSU because when I toured BSU, it was on the weekend, and I know it's dead, so but that sometimes didn't make an impact on me as seeing a ghost town, because sometimes when students touring college see a ghost town, that doesn't really excite them to go to that school. And I think definitely a lot more interaction on campus, a lot more events, seeing a lot more people. It definitely doesn't, the quiet sense of the campus feel brings a little louder, and that maybe will excite that person, and that will definitely impact the people that come here that tour it, the people that word of mouth, tell people oh my gosh, there was so much going on campus during the weekend when I was there. I would love to see that. And as a incoming freshman or senior high school, I'd love to see that on campus because it really impacted me. And be like, oh, I want to go there because it looks like such a fun and exciting school to go to.
Like he was saying, having it open on the weekends, tours might come by, even if one person changes their mind because they see how involved we are as students. Having just one person come to the school benefits to it, more revenue, and just the cause and effect and the domino effect about having just one person come by would be a big change to the school.
Yeah, and if these changes are made, it just definitely would create a healthy and positive environment on campus, and that's what we want as a school. And I think it shows that helps us, helps the university, and helps us as students. And when we're out of here, I want to see my alma mater growing instead of falling. And I believe if those changes were made, even though they're small, creates jobs and definitely a positive impact on campus.